Hey guys, it's Mark with Photonify, and I've got a preset pack that is actually pretty amazing. I was very impressed the first time I started to apply this to photos. The Classic Car preset collection is one of my favorites, and I think it'll be one of yours too. This video is broken up into two different sections. First, I'm going to walk you through how to install Lightroom presets, and then in the second half of the video, I'm going to show you these Classic Car presets in action on a couple of different photos that I have. So let's jump right in and get started. Okay, so after you have made a purchase on Photonify.com of one of our Lightroom presets, you'll be taken to the purchase confirmation page, which you see here on the left, and you'll also receive a purchase confirmation email, which you see here on the right. So no matter what preset or what bundle you purchase, it'll be the same process here. So here we've purchased the Autumn 2 presets on the purchase confirmation page we see, and on the right is the email with that same file, Autumn 2 presets. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to download the file from both places, from the website as well as the email. And so we'll click here, and that will download the file onto our computer. All right, there you go. It's in my download folders now. And I'm also going to come to the email, and I'm going to download the file from there as well. So click on Autumn 2 Presets. It will give us a redirect to a website where the file is hosted, and it will download that same file onto our computers. All right, there you go, right in the downloads folder on my computer. I do want to point out that you don't need to download from both locations. I was demonstrating that you are able to download from either location. So you should be good to go. Okay, so now that you have the file downloaded, let's figure out how to install it inside of Lightroom. So I'm going to move it here onto my desktop so we can work with it. And I'm going to unzip the file by just double-clicking it, and my computer will unzip the folder inside, and there we have the Autumn 2 presets. So one thing I would like to point out about what is inside of this folder, as well as all of the other preset collections, is that we have 3 different file types, and that allows you to work with these presets on both the mobile and desktop, as well as the legacy Lightroom. So we have the old LR template and the newer XMP, and then the mobile DNG file in there, all for your convenience. But all 3 of them are the same preset, just in different file formats. All right, now we're going to figure out how to get those presets that we just downloaded inside of Lightroom. So the first thing we'll do is come up to the menu bar to the Lightroom Classic and click on Preferences. The second tab in, you see Presets, and from there we'll go down and click on Show All Other Lightroom Presets. And what that's going to do is open up our Finder, our file browser, and I like to do the column view here so I can see the hierarchy. And we'll see a folder named Lightroom, and inside of that we'll see a folder named Develop Presets. And then inside of that one we'll see 2 subfolders, Lightroom Presets and User Presets. What we'll want to do with the preset that we just downloaded is drop it next to the Lightroom presets and the user presets right here in the Develop Presets folder. And so I'm going to go back to my desktop, and I'm going to grab this folder of presets and move it into that folder, that Develop Preset folder, right next to these 2 other folders. Okay, just drop it right in there. Yes, let's move it. And there you go. That's essentially what it takes to install it. But there's one more step, and that is to restart Lightroom. So once we restart it, Lightroom will then recognize that there's some new presets in the file structure, and it will then populate the preset panel on the left. So let's go ahead and quit out of Lightroom and start it back up and see if it can recognize the new presets that we just downloaded and put into the file structure. Okay, so let's start Lightroom back up. One thing you'll notice that'll happen is that Lightroom is going to scan through its file structure, and it's going to see if there's anything new there, and we just put some new presets there. It's also going to see if the format is compatible. If it's not, then it will convert that format. There we go, we just saw it convert the format. to the new XMP format for us. And so you didn't have to do anything with that folder that you received from Photonify that had the two extra files, the LR template and the DNG. Lightroom took care of that for you, and it created the preset that was compatible with Lightroom and then made the category of it so that you didn't have to do anything manually yourself. And that category shows up here on the left side right there. It says Autumn 2 Presets. So there we go. There's our presets now installed here in Lightroom, going from photonify.com to your desktop to the folder file structure under Lightroom, and now in your Develop tab inside of Lightroom. And you should be good to go. And this works for all of the presets from Photonify, the free ones as well as the premium ones. And you are set on installation. So now let's talk about using them. All right, now that you have downloaded the Classic Car Preset Collection, let's take a look at some of the presets being applied to some photographs of cars. And I have here 5 images that I'd like to apply the presets to with you, and you can join along and walk through with me as I do so you can see the presets in action. So I'm here in Lightroom right now, and I have the 5 photos in the Library tab. And since these are the 5 I'd like to apply the presets to, I'm going to take them over into the Develop tab, and now I have them, and I can start applying presets and see what they look like. Just because I don't like seeing the color sliders, if I don't have to have them, I'm going to dismiss them. The goal here is going to be, let's find a preset that helps us achieve the look and feel that we're looking for, that doesn't require us to come over here and play around with the color sliders. That's a last resort method. So hopefully these presets are going to be what we want them to be. All right, so I have the Classic Car presets here, and I went through earlier and I picked some of my favorites, but I haven't applied them yet. Let's walk through and apply some of these and see what they look like. Okay, already Auto 1 here from the Classic Car presets looks really good. Let me bring up the before and after window here. All right, that looks really great. Somehow it increases the reflectivity of this vehicle. Very nice. You'll notice on the headlight here, when I apply Auto 1 Plus, some detail comes back. Right? Auto 1 is brighter. Auto 1 Plus brings additional detail into the headlight. But the one that I like the most, actually, for this particular photo is the Auto 5 Fade. Now, obviously, there's some color shifting here, and if you like the red, then maybe an Auto 1 would be your best bet. But I really like the color shifting here, and you see what it does. It shifts it more toward the oranges. And it also adds additional aging to the image. I like that. So this is Auto 5 Fade. There we go. That's the image we ended up with. All right, let's go to the next one. So for this one, this isn't a unique photo. It isn't the entire vehicle. It's just the last 3/4 of the vehicle. And for this one, I wanted to eliminate the color entirely, and I wanted to go black and white. And I think 14 is a little flat for this photo, and 14 Fade is also a little too flat. I like the 14 Plus on this one, so we'll see the before and after here. It's really nice. Some added grain you can see in there, the desaturation of all the colors. This looks like a picture that you could frame here on this one. All right, great. Let's go to the next one. So this one, this photo, I want it to look even more like the photo was taken in the same time period that the car is from. So what I did for this one is I wanted to go for an aging look. And so I found the one 8. 8 is good. 8 Plus adds a little bit more detail and grain. But 8 Fade gives it an additional layer of aging that I'm looking for. So you see the before and after. The one on the right here is with the preset applied, and there's definitely some aging here that gives the photo the personality that I'm looking for. Awesome. All right, so let's go to the 4th one here. Now this is an older car. an even older Mustang here. Again, I wanted to shoot for desaturation of this one, and I went with 13 plus. And this one's leveraging a little bit more of the out of focus areas of the photo, whereas 14 makes it look like it's completely desaturated. 13 preserves some of the browns, as you can tell. Right, there's a before and after. It looks like it was taken in the same time period that the car is from, and that was the goal. Very good. All right, now this last photo I actually thought was a really fun photo to work with. Clearly you're wanting to show the age of the vehicle, and so you're wanting to highlight some of the browns in here and the rust, right? The one that I found among these presets that really brings out the rust was Auto 8. So check that out. Yeah, compared to the original, yeah, that really adds some personality to that photo. Brings out the rust, really emphasizes it, adds a little bit of grain in there, you see. I think that one looks fantastic. All right, so that is the Classic Car preset collection from Photonify, and that was a lot of fun. I think we had some good photos come out of it, and it was really quick. We didn't have to use the color sliders at all. These presets were a one-click solution to your how do I make this photo look good problem. So there you go. All right, hopefully that walkthrough was helpful, and I hope you were as impressed as I was at what was possible with those presets. The Classic Car presets are one of my favorites. Taking pictures of cars is a lot of fun, and these presets really add some life to them. If you have any additional questions, head over to photonify.com and check it out. Also, there's a freebie of the Classic Car presets that you can go grab from our website. And if you're ready to get the entire collection, that's great too. It's compatible with both desktop and mobile for your convenience, so you can just use them anywhere. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.